ओके तो स्टार्ट करते हैं भाई। चलें, दो अराइवल। रोज और पीडीटी कौन सा है यार? ये पीडीटी ओके। तो इसका डायरेक्शन है 7-2। ओके 7-2, तो इसको मैं साउथ की तरफ। इंडिवर 5073 पुशबैक अप्रोच फेसिंग साउथ। इंडिवर 5073 पुशबैक अप्रोच फेसिंग साउथ। Air Canada 1103 pushback approach facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Air Canada 1103. Toronto ground. Air Canada 1103 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Toronto ground. Air Canada 261 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Air Canada 261 standby.
Roger. Air Canada 261.
Okay, one runway for you using for arrival and second for
Air Canada 193 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Air Canada 193 standby.
Roger. Air Canada 193.
ओके तो मैं यहाँ पे 06 लेफ्ट यूज कर रहा हूँ अराइवल और 05 फॉर डिपार्चर।
Toronto Tower, Piedmont 5880 on final 05.
हाँ, Rouge 1671 runway 30, sorry, Rouge 1671 runway 06 left, clear to land.
Negative, unknown command. Rouge 1671. Runway 06 left.
इसका नाम का नहीं पता यार।
Rouge 1671. Toronto ground, Air Canada 1103 ready to taxi.
Runway 05, cleared to land. Piedmont 5880.
Toronto ground, Endeavour 5073 ready to taxi.
Endeavour 5073 runway 05.
Runway 05, Endeavour 5073.
Air Canada 1103 runway 05. Copy for Sun 1 pushback approach facing north. कोई बात नहीं।
Runway 05, Air Canada 1103.
Pushback approved facing north. Copa 471.
Portal layer 157 pushback approach facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Porter Air 157.
इसको मैं गवर्नमेंट बोलता हूँ।
Toronto ground. Porter Air 157 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Go around. Piedmont 5880.
Air Canada 261 pushback approach facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Air Canada 261. Toronto ground. Copa 471 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Compo force. Enter final runway 06 left.
Enter final runway 06 left. Piedmont 5880.
Endeavour 5073 cross runway 33 right.
157 ready to taxi.
Portal Air 1757, runway 3. Portal Air 157, runway 05. Yeah. Portal Air 157, runway 05.
Unable to take off from this runway. The runway is too short for takeoff. Porter Air 157.
Don't come on here.
Runway 05, Porter Air 157.
Toronto ground. 471 ready to taxi.
Compo 471, runway 05.
Runway 05, Copa 471.
Air Canada 261, runway 05.
Runway 05, Air Canada 261.
ये इसके पीछे से घूम के आएगा दूसरी टैक्सी वे पे.
261 ready to taxi.
Toronto Tower, Jazz 8985 on final 06 left.
Jazz 8985, runway 06 left, clear to land.
Runway 06 left, cleared to land. Jazz 8985.
NDBR 5073, cross runway 15 right.
Negative. I'm on the ground. Endeavour 5073.
NDBR 5073, runway 05 at Whiskey Hotel 4. Oh. NDBR 5073.
Endeavour 5073.
Endeavour 5073, runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Negative.
Endeavour
I'm on the ground.
5073,
Endeavour 5073.
Endeavour 5073, cross runway 15 right.
Command property error. Endeavour
Air Canada
5073.
1103, cross runway 33 right. Portal Air 157, cross runway 33 right.
Cross runway 15 right.
Air Canada 193, pushback approach facing west.
Cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 1103.
Dodge 1671, taxi to ramp via Alpha.
Cross runway 33 right. Porter Air
Interior
157.
5073, runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Pushback approved facing west. Air Canada 193.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Rouge 1671.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Endeavour 5073.
Toronto Tower, Air Canada 7052 on final 06 left.
Air Canada 7052, runway 06 left, clear to land.
Runway 06 left, clear to land. Air Canada 7052.
Toronto ground. WestJet 655 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Vacha 655, pushback approach facing west.
Pushback facing west. WestJet 655.
Exit jet 622, pushback approach facing north.
Toronto ground, Air Canada 193 ready to taxi.
Exit jet 622, pushback approach facing north.
Negative, enable. Jet speed 622. Toronto ground, jet speed 622 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Jet speed 622, pushback approach facing north.
Negative, enable. Jet speed 622.
Jet speed 622, pushback approach, expect runway 05.
Negative, need pushback first.
Jet speed 622, pushback approach, expect runway 05. ADBR 5073 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure runway 05. Oh, ये दोनों आपस में
Pushback
यार.
approved. Expect runway 05. Jet speed 622.
Clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Runway 05.
Delta 2957, runway 06 left clear to land.
Toronto Tower, Piedmont 5880 at runway 06 left. Runway 06 left. Clear to land. Delta 2957.
बहुत पास है यार.
Pull around. Piedmont 5880.
Port Air 157 cross runway 15 right. Port Air 157 cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 1103 cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 193 cross. Air Canada 193 runway 05. Air Canada 261 cross runway 33 right. Copy 471 cross runway 33 right. CYYZ 655 runway 05. Brickyard 3416 pushback approach facing east.
Cross runway 15 right. Port area 157.
08985 taxi to ramp hold short alpha. 08985 taxi to ramp hold short alpha.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 1103.
Command Popdale. Air Canada 193.
Air Canada 406 standby.
Runway 05.
Air Canada
193.
1103 runway 05 at hotel 4.
Cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 261.
Portal Air 157 line up and wait runway 05.
Cross runway 33 right. Cooper 471. Runway 05. WestJet 655.
Pushback approved facing northeast. Brickyard
08985 hot short delta. 08985 hot short delta. 08985 hot short delta. Delta.
Negative. I'm in the air. Delta 2957.
Taxi to ramp. Hold short of taxiway Alpha. Jazz 80, 985.
Air Canada 406 pushback approach facing east. 08834 pushback approach facing south.
Roger. Air Canada 406.
Exit at 622 runway 05.
Runway 05.
Air Canada 1103 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure runway 05.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Port area 157.
Hold short
Air
of
Canada
taxiway
7052
Jazz
taxi to
80,
ramp
985.
via Alpha.
Hold short of taxiway 2. Jazz 80, 985.
Delta 2957 runway 06 left clear to land.
Hold short of taxiway Delta. Jazz 80, 985.
Pushback approved facing east. Air Canada 406. Pushback approved facing south. Jazz 8834.
Brickyard 4401 runway 06 left clear to land.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Runway 05. Air Canada 1103.
Exit jet 622 runway 05. Air Canada 261 cross runway 15 right. Compi 471 cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 193 cross runway 33 right.
Air Canada 7052.
Air Canada 193 cross runway 33 right. WestJet 655 cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 406 runway 05.
Runway 06 left. Clear to land. Delta 2957.
Enter final runway 06 left.
Brickyard 3416,
5880.
runway 05.
Runway 06 left, clear to land. Brickyard 4401.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 261.
Cross runway 15 right.
Jazz 8834, runway 05. Jazz 8985, continue taxi. Exit jet 622, cross. Exit jet 3622, runway 05. Compi 471, runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 193.
Portal Air 157, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05. Air Canada 261, runway 05, line up and wait. Compi 471, runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Cross runway 33 right. WestJet 655.
Exit jet 622, runway 05. Exit.
Runway 05. Air Canada 406.
Runway 05, Brickyard 3416.
Runway 05. Jazz 8834.
Continue taxi. Jazz 80 985.
Compi 471, runway 05 at Romeo. Compi 471, runway 05 at Hotel 6. Air Canada 261, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Cooper 471.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Runway 05. Porter Air 157.
Delta 2957, continue taxi.
Runway 05. Line up and where? Air Canada 261.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Cooper
WestJet
471.
655, cross runway 15 right. WestJet 655, cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 193, cross runway 15 right. WestJet 655, runway 05 at Hotel 4. Air Canada 193, runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Runway 05. Jet speed 6.
Delta 2957, continue taxi.
Negative. Taxiway not found. Cooper 471.
Delta 2957, taxi to ramp.
Runway 05 at Hotel 6. Cooper
Jazz
471.
87,
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Air Mexico
runway
693,
Air
pushback
Canada
approach facing
261.
south. Air Mexico 693, okay.
Continue taxi. Delta 2957.
Jazz 8256, runway 06, left clear to land.
Cross runway 24 right. WestJet 655.
Jazz 8256, runway 06, left clear to land.
Cross runway 15 right. WestJet 655.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 193.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. WestJet 655.
WestJet 655. WestJet 655, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05. Compi 471, line up and wait runway 05. Air Canada 406, cross runway 33 right. Jazz 8834, cross runway 33 right.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Air Canada 193.
Delta 2957.
Continue taxi. Delta 2957. Taxi to ramp. Delta 2957.
Pushback approved facing west. Hold position. Aero Mexico 693.
Air Mexico 693, pushback approach facing south.
06 left. Clear to land. Jazz 8256.
Brickyard 4401, taxi to ramp via Alpha.
Clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Runway 05. WestJet 655.
Air Canada 193, line up and wait, runway 05. Air Canada 193, line up and wait, runway 05.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Cooper 471.
Air Canada 193, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, runway 05. Speed है 622, cross runway 15 right. ये क्या नाम है इसका यार?
Cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 406. Cross runway 33 right. Jazz 8834.
Negative. I'm not at terminal. Aero Mexico 693. Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Brickyard
Portal Air
4401.
205, pushback approach facing south.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Air Canada 193. Cleared for takeoff.
Delta
Reaching
2957,
altitude
hold
1000,
short
contact departure.
4.
Runway 05. Air Canada 193.
Portal Air 403, pushback approach facing south.
Cross runway 15 right.
Jazz 8729, pushback approach facing east. Aero Mexico 693, pushback approach facing east.
Pushback approved, facing east.
Air Canada
Position.
109 heavy, pushback approach facing south.
Hold short of taxiway 4. Delta 2957.
Pushback approved facing south. Porter Air 403.
Push back approved facing northeast. Jazz 8729.
Negative.
Copy
I'm not at
471, clear for
Aero
takeoff on
Mexico
reaching altitude
693.
1000, contact departure runway 05. Air Canada 406, cross runway 15 right. Jazz 8834, cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 406, runway 05 at Hotel 4. Jazz 8834, cross Jazz 8834, runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Pushback approved facing south. Air Canada 109er heavy. Runway
Aero Mexico
06
9,
left. Cleared to land. Piedmont
Aero
5880.
Mexico 693, continue taxi.
Clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Air Canada
05.
101, pushback
Cooper
approach facing
471.
south.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 406. Cross runway 15 right. Jazz 8834. Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Air Canada 406. Command property error. Jazz 8834.
Continue taxi. Aero Mexico 693.
Pushback approved facing south. Air Canada 101.
Runway 05 cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Jet speed 622.
Toronto Tower. Delta 2957 on final 06 left. Toronto ground. WestJet 655 ready to taxi.
Toronto ground. Jet speed 622 ready to taxi. Runway 06 left. Clear to land. Gosling 601.
Toronto ground. Brickyard
Portal Air
16
40.
ready to taxi.
Portal Air 403, runway 05.
401 on final 06 left.
Runway 05.
Portal Air 205, pushback approach facing south.
Negative.
Aero
I'm
Mexico
not at
693, runway
terminal.
05.
205.
Runway 05. Aero
Aero Mexico 693.
Air Canada 109 Heavy, runway 05. Jazz 8256, taxi to ramp.
Runway 05. Air Canada
Jazz
109 Heavy.
8256, taxi to ramp via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to ramp. Jazz 8256.
Air Canada 406, line up and wait, runway 05. Jazz 8834, line up and wait, runway 05.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie Alpha.
Air
Jazz
Canada
8256.
101, runway 05.
Line up and wait. Runway 05.
Jazz
Canada
8729, runway 05.
Line
Delta.
up and wait. Runway 05. Jazz 8834.
Delta 2957, continue taxi. Portal Air 205, pushback approach facing south. Continue taxi.
Runway 05, Air Canada 101.
Runway 05, Jazz 8729.
Continue taxi. Delta 2957.
Negative. I'm not at terminal. Porter Air 205.
Portal Air 205, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Porter Air 205.
Toronto ground. Jazz 8834 ready to taxi.
Portal Air 403, runway 33 right, cross. Portal Air 403, cross runway 33 right.
Toronto ground. Porter Air 40.
Air Canada 406, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05.
Porter Air 403.
Sunwing 571, pushback approach facing west.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Runway 05. Air Canada 406.
Jazz 8256, hold short Alpha Kilo.
Pushback approved facing west. Sunwing 571.
Air Canada 167, pushback approach facing
Jazz
south.
8256.
Air Canada 109, heavy, cross runway 33 right.
167. Cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 109er heavy.
Aero Mexico 693, cross runway 33 right.
Cross runway 33 right. Aero Mexico 693.
Air Canada 101, hold position.
Hold position, Air Canada 101.
Toronto ground.
Air Canada 101,
406
continue taxi.
ready to taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Canada 101.
Toronto Tower.
Jazz 8256, continue
final
taxi.
06 left. Continue taxi. Jazz 8256.
Toronto ground, Jazz 8729 ready to taxi.
Toronto ground. Porter Air 403 ready to taxi. Toronto Tower. Gosling 601 on final 06 left. Toronto ground. Air Canada 109er heavy ready to taxi.
Toronto ground. Aero Mexico 693 ready to taxi.
Runway 06 left, clear to land. Sun Country 1917.
Jazz 8834K for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05. Sunwings 571, runway 05.
1000, contact departure, runway 05, Jazz 8834.
Portal Air 403, cross runway 15 right at Hotel 4.
Runway 05. Sunwing 571.
Command requirement missing. Porter Air 403.
Air Canada 167, runway 05. Air Canada 101, cross runway 33 right. Jazz 8729, cross runway 33 right. Portal Air 205, taxi runway 05. Portal Air 205, runway 05.
Runway 05.
Air Canada 167.
Cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 101.
Negative, unknown command, Porter Air 205. Runway 05, Porter Air 205.
Taxi to ramp. Piedmont 5880.
Taxi to RAM. Gosling 601.
Toronto ground. Air Canada 101 ready to taxi.
Jazz 8729 cross runway 33 right. Portal Air 403 cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 109 heavy cross runway 15 right. Air Mexico 693 cross runway 15 right.
Cross runway 33 right. Jazz 8729.
Exit jet C72
Porter Air 403.
pushback approach facing west.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 109er heavy.
Portal Air 403 runway 05 at Hotel 4. Air Canada 109 heavy runway 05.
Negative. I don't need pushback truck. Just approve. Exit jet 372.
Exit jet 372 startup approved. Run expect RV 05.
Runway
Exit jet.
05 at Hotel 4. Porter Air 403.
Exit jet 372 push startup approved. Exit jet 372 startup approved. Facing क्या यार exit jet 372 startup approved. Expect runway 05.
Runway 05. Air Canada 109er
Sunwing
heavy.
571 cross runway 15 right. Aero Mexico 693 cross runway 15 right.
Command wrong start. Exit jet 372. Command property error. Exit jet 372. Command property error. Exit jet 372.
Korean Air 73 heavy runway 06 left clear to land.
Roger. Approved. Expect runway 05. Exit jet 372.
Cross runway 15 right.
Sunwings 571 runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Cross runway 15 right. Aero Mexico 693.
Portal Air 403 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure runway 05. Air Canada 109 heavy line up and wait runway 05. Air Canada 167 cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 167 cross runway 33 right. Portal Air 205 cross runway 33 right. Portal Air 669 pushback approach facing south. Interior 5447.
Runway 06 left. Clear to land. Korean
Portal Air
73
669 hold position.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Sunwing 571.
Cleared for
Aero
takeoff.
Mexico
On reaching
693
altitude 1000.
runway 05
Contact
at Hotel
departure.
4.
Runway 05. Porter Air 403.
Air Canada 101 cross runway 15 right. Jazz 8729 cross runway 15 right.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Air Canada 109er heavy. Cross runway
Exit
3.
jet 372 runway 05.
Cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 167.
Cross runway 33 right. Porter
Jazz
205.
8875 runway 06 left clear to land.
Pushback approved facing south. Porter
Sunwings 571 clear
669.
for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Air Canada 109 heavy clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure runway 05.
Hold position. Porter Air 669.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Aero Mexico 693.
Portal Air 205 cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 167 cross runway 15 right.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 101.
cross runway 15 right. Jazz 8729.
Runway 05, exit jet 372.
Runway 06 left, clear to land. Jazz 8875.
Negative, unknown command, Sunwing 571.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, runway 05. Air Canada 109er Heavy.
Sunwing 571, line up and wait runway 05.
Cross runway 15 right.
Portal Air 205.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 167.
Taxi to ramp.
Portal Air 205, runway 05 at Hotel 4. Air Canada 167, cross runway 15 right.
Line up and wait.
Aero
Runway
Mexico
05.
693, line up and wait runway 05.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Porter Air 205.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 167.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Aero Mexico 693.
Speed 85 line to pushback approach facing east.
Toronto ground. Porter Air 205 ready to taxi. Toronto Tower, Sun Country 1917 on final 06 left.
Negative, I don't need pushback truck, just approve. Exit jet
Jazz
592.
8752, runway 06 left, clear to land.
Runway 06 left. Clear to land. Jazz 8752.
Toronto ground, Sunwing 571 ready to taxi.
Approved, expect runway 05. Exit jet 592.
Portal Air 353, pushback approach facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Porter Air 353.
Sunwing 571, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, runway 05. Sunwing 571.
Air Canada 101, line up
Air
and wait
Canada
runway
167
05.
ready to taxi.
Command property error. Air Canada 101.
Air Canada 101, line up and wait runway 05.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Air Canada 101.
WestJet 520, runway 06 left, clear to land.
Runway 06 left, clear to land. WestJet 520.
Oh, थक जाना बंदा यार ये जब Na 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 na.
Toronto Tower, Korean Air 73 heavy on final 06 left. Toronto ground, executive 372 ready to taxi.
Toronto Tower, Jazz 8875 and final 06 left.
Toronto Tower, Jazz 8752 on final 06 left.
Toronto Tower, WestJet 520 on final 06 left. Toronto ground, ExecJet 592 ready to taxi.
Toronto ground, Brickyard 3416 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Cross runway 15 right, executive 372.
Toronto
Porter
ground,
Air
Porter Air
353 runway
353 ready
05.
to taxi. Runway
Individual
05,
5447 pushback
Porter Air
approach facing south.
353.
Portal Air 669 pushback approach facing south. Portal Air 669 continue taxi. Air Canada 448 pushback approach facing south. Korean Air 73 heavy taxi to ramp.
Endeavour 5447.
Negative, I'm not at terminal.
Exit jet 592 runway 05.
Continue
Aero
taxi.
Mexico 693 cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05. Exit jet 372 runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Pushback approved facing south. Air Canada 448.
Taxi to ramp. Korean Air
Jazz
73 heavy.
8875 taxi to ramp.
Runway 05, ExecJet 592.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Runway 05. Aero
Jazz
Mexico 693.
8875 taxi to ramp via Charlie Delta Alpha.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4, executive 372.
V8, taxi to ramp.
Portal Air
Jazz
353 cross runway
8875.
33 right. Air Canada 101 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05. Jazz 8729 line up and wait runway 05.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Jazz 8875.
Cross runway 33 right, Porter Air 353.
Portal Air 205 line up and wait runway 05.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure, runway 05, Air Canada 101.
Line up and wait. Runway
Portal Air
05,
669 runway
Jazz
05.
8729.
Portal Air 669 runway 05. Individual 5447 runway 05. Korean Air 73 heavy hold short Alpha. Air Canada 448 taxi runway 05. Air Canada 448 runway 05.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Porter Air 205.
Negative, I'm on the ground.
Porter Air 669. Runway 05. Porter Air 669.
Runway 05.
Portal Air 205 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05.
Hold short of taxiway Alpha, Korean Air 73 Heavy.
ExoJet 372 line up and wait runway 05.
Taxi to runway 05. Air Canada 448. Runway 05. Air Canada 448. Negative. Need pushback truck. Route 80. Cleared for takeoff on reaching
Jazz
altitude
8752
Contact departure. Runway 05.
Jazz 8752 taxi to ramp via Charlie Delta Alpha.
Line up and wait, runway 05, exit jet 372.
Jazz 8875 hold position.
Route 80.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie, Delta, Alpha. Jazz 8752.
Air Canada 137 pushback approach facing south. Portal Air 669 cross runway 33 right. Interior 5447 cross runway 33 right.
Pushback approved facing south. Air Canada 137.
Cross runway 33 right. Porter Air 669.
Cross runway 33 right. Endeavour 5447.
ExoJet 372 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05. Portal Air 353 cross runway 15 right. ExoJet 592 cross runway 15 right.
Negative. Need pushback first. Route 80.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, runway 05, exit jet 372.
Number 711 Victor.
Porter Air 353.
Number 711 Victor Victor runway 06 left clear to land.
Cross runway 15 right. Exit jet 592.
Runway 06 left. Cleared to land. November 711 Victor Victor.
Air Canada 448 cross
Porter Air
runway 33 right.
669 ready to taxi.
Jet 520 taxi to ramp.
Air Canada 448.
Taxi to ramp. WestJet 520.
Jet 520 taxi to ramp via Alpha. Alpha Kilo.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Alpha Kilo.
ExoJet 592 runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Exit jet
Jazz
592.
8720 10 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05. Portal Air 353 runway 05 at Hotel 6. ExoJet 592 runway 05 at Hotel 6. ExoJet 592 runway 05 at Hotel 6. Air Canada 167 line up and wait runway 05. Portal Air 669 cross runway 15 right.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching
Interior
altitude
5447
1000,
runway
contact
05
departure,
cross runway 15 right at Hotel 4. Interior 455 Interior 4 Interior 5447 runway 05 at Hotel 4 cross runway 15 right.
Runway 05 at Hotel 6. Porter Air 353.
Air Canada 167 clear for takeoff for reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05. Air Canada 448 runway 05 at Hotel 4 cross runway 15 right.
Command wrong start. Exit jet 592.
Air Canada 137 runway 05 via Alpha Bravo Romeo.
Runway 05 at Hotel 6. Exit jet
Air
592.
Canada 137 runway 05 via Alpha Bravo.
Line up and wait. runway 05, Air Canada 167. Cross runway 15 right, Porter Air 669.
Runway 05, cross runway 15 right at Hotel 4, Endeavour 5447. Runway 05 at Hotel 4, cross runway 15 right, Endeavour 5447.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, runway 05.
Portal Air 353 cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05.
Negative, unknown command, Air Canada 448.
Runway 05, via Alpha, Bravo.
Air Canada
Air
448
Canada
runway.
137.
Air Canada 448 cross runway 15 right.
Runway 05, via Alpha, Bravo.
Jazz
Canada
8875, we continue taxi.
Runway 05, throughout 80.
Air Canada 448 runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact
Exit
departure,
Jet
runway
592 line up
05.
and wait runway
Porter Air
05.
353.
Command property error, Air Canada 448. Cross runway 15 right, Air Canada 448.
Continue taxi. Jazz 8875.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4,
Air Canada
448.
137 cross runway 33 right.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Exit jet 59 or 2.
Cross runway 33
India
right.
5447 line up and
137.
wait runway 05.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Endeavour 5447. Toronto ground. Endeavour 5447 ready to taxi. Toronto ground. Air Canada 448 ready to taxi.
Toronto Tower, November 711 Victor Victor on final 06 left.
Toronto ground, throughout 80, ready for taxi.
Toronto ground, Air Canada 137 ready to taxi.
Toronto ground. Air Canada 406 information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
India 5447 clear for takeoff for reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05, fly heading 120. 0.
Toronto ground.
India 5447 clear for takeoff for reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05, fly heading 120.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Runway 05. Fly heading 120. Endeavour 5447.
Toronto ground, Jazz 8729 with information Foxtrot.
Number
Requesting push and start.
711 Victor Victor taxi to ramp.
Taxi to RAM, November 711 Victor Victor.
Exit jet 592 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure runway 05, fly heading 80.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Runway 05. Flight heading 80. Exit jet 59 or 2.
Toronto ground, Aero Mexico 693 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Toronto ground. Porter Air 205 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push
Hotel
and
Air
start.
669 line up and wait runway 05. Air Canada 448 line up and wait runway 05.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Porter Air 669.
Line up and wait. Runway 05.
Air Canada
Air
137 cross runway 15 right.
Cross runway 15 right, throughout 80.
Air Canada 448 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure runway 05. Fly heading 90.
Cross runway 15 right. Air Canada 137.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Runway 05. Fly heading 90. Air Canada 448.
Air Canada 137 runway 05 at Hotel 4.
Runway 05 at Hotel 4. Air Canada 137.
Oh.
Toronto ground. Porter Air 403 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
बहुत लेट है
Toronto
ये
Tower.
आवाज़ें आ
Air
रही हैं।
Canada 447 on final 06 left.
Air Canada 447 runway 06 left clear to land.
Runway 06 left. Clear to land. Air Canada 447.
Hotel Air 669 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure runway 05. Fly heading 130.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Runway 05. Fly heading 130. Porter Air 669.
Toronto ground. Air Canada 109er heavy with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Toronto ground. Air Canada 101 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Air Canada 137 line up and wait runway 05.
Line up and wait. Runway 05. Air Canada 137.
Runway 05. Line up and wait. Line up behind next landing aircraft. Route 80.
Toronto ground. Endeavour 5447 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Air Canada 137 clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Air Canada 137 clear for takeoff runway 05.
Negative. Unknown command. Air Canada 137. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 05. Air Canada 137.
Toronto Tower. Jazz 8783 on final 06 left.
Runway 05.
Jazz 87 83 runway 06 left clear to land.
Runway 06 left. Clear to land. Jazz 8783.
Toronto ground. Sunwing 571 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
क्या Foxtrot golf चलता पे
Toronto ground. Air Canada 167 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start. Toronto ground. Porter Air 669 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Air Canada 137 turn left heading 180 contact departure.
Toronto departure on 128.8. Air Canada 137. Good day.
Toronto ground. Executive 372 with information Foxtrot. Ready to start.
Toronto ground. Route 80 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Toronto ground. Executive 592 with information Foxtrot. Ready to start.
Runway 05. Clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Route 80.
Toronto ground. Porter Air 353 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Toronto ground. Air Canada 448 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Toronto ground. Air Canada
पूरा
137
एयरपोर्ट
with
खाली हो
information
गया.
Golf, requesting push and start. Toronto Tower, WestJet 606 on final 06 left.
ओहो इतनी ट्रैफिक भाई साहब. Wedger 606 and 06 left, clear to land.
Runway 06 left, clear to land. WestJet 606.
Toronto Tower, Dominican 718 on final 06 left.
Alhamdulillah.
Runway 06 left, clear to land. Dominican 718.
Air Canada 447 taxi to ramp via Alpha.
Taxi to ramp, via Alpha. Air Canada 447.
Jazz 8783 taxi to ramp via Charlie Delta Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Jazz 8783.
Jazz 8783 hold short to Charlie.
Hold short of taxiway Charlie, Jazz 8783.
Jazz 8783 continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8783.
Toronto Tower, Envoy 3604 on final 06 left.
NY 3604 and 06 left, clear to land.
Runway 06 left, clear to land. Envoy 3604.
ओके तो इसका ऐसे है कि अभी इसका मैं शेड्यूल दोबारा से बनाता हूँ. ओके भाई, कहाँ है इसका शेड्यूलर? Coming in 5 minutes.